What's up, baby? This is Deontay the Bronze Rumble Wilder. Make sure you tap into Black Authentic Truth for your latest news. It's great information, baby. Bomb Squad!
So y'all hated when people saw that cruise full of black people and they said all kind of racist remarks. But then after the cruise at the Carnival port in Galveston, people are fighting in the terminal. And a black woman on an excursion refuses to get up because she didn't have the wristband, and her child has to almost beg her to get off the boat. This is why they make the comments that they make. This is why they don't want to be around us. Too many of y'all don't know how to act. This is why I avoid Carnival. I even avoid the little short cruises that are like real cheap. Some of y'all don't know how to leave the ghetto at home. And these are the people who raise the kids who fight the teacher. It's all related, y'all. And so even black people like myself or others who got some sense, we always are running not from black people, from y'all.
This video comes from the Black Shay. I'll put it in the description. What she is talking about is the video of the Carnival Cruise fight. There's a big fight with a lot of black people. Also, there's another video with a sister that didn't have a ticket to be on an excursion, and when told to leave, she did not leave, and they had to literally carry her out. Now, let's get into what some of the things that she said. Now, there is nothing wrong with correcting or wanting for your people to do better. Let me just make that clear. There's nothing wrong with, seeing the problems that we have in the black community and talking about them and realizing like, yeah, we need to fix this. We need to get better, and we need to sharpen up and wisen up on a lot of places in our community, a lot of sectors in our community. The problem comes is when she says they, and she's comparing our behavior to how they, white people, expect us to behave. So let me play it again so you can get it. And I'm gonna stop it piece by piece. I'm gonna do a play.
Then, so y'all hated when people saw that cruise full of black people and they said all kind of racist remarks. But
she said, so y'all hated when people saw that video and they said all kind of racist remarks. So when they seen the video, of course, in the comments, you have all of the racial bigotry and prejudice that comes from white folks talking about black folks' conduct and, their brain size and all kind of stuff that they say in the comments. She's saying she said, so she's talking to black people saying, y'all got upset when you seen all those racist comments.
Then after the cruise at the Carnival port in Galveston, people are fighting in the terminal. And a black woman on an excursion refuses to get up because she didn't have the wristband, and her child has to almost beg her to get off the boat. This is why they make the comments that they make.
This is why they make the comments that they make. And this is the part that I don't like about black people. See, what you got to understand is a lot of black people have a phone and they hate other black people. They hate them so much and they love their oppressor so much that when something like this comes along, something like this happens, they blame black people. They're not mad at the racist comments. This is why they make those comments. In fact, black people like her, and as many black people like her, black men too, it's almost like they look at white people as a parent and they're looking at other black people as the siblings and saying, see, that's why our parents is going to be mad at us. That's why our parents make those racist comments. I'm going to keep going.
This is why they don't want to be around us. Too many of y'all don't know how to act.
This is why they don't want to be around us. As if that is going to hurt black people that white people don't want to be around them. We come from segregation. We come from slavery. So now, is it that a lot of y'all aspire to be in the places? Well, we know a lot of y'all do aspire to be in the places of white folks.
This is why I avoid Carnival. I even avoid the little short cruises that are like real cheap. Some of y'all don't know how to leave the ghetto at home. And these are the people who raise the kids who fight the teacher. It's all related, y'all. And so even black people like myself or others who got some sense, we always are running not from black people, from y'all.
She said, now these are the same people that raise the children that fight teachers. There are bad people in every race. Black people like myself that got some sense, we're running from y'all, meaning she's making a separation between a black person and a ghetto black person, or black people and niggas. Like, no, master, I'm not like those niggas over there. I'm a good stepping fetching Negro. I'm a good mammy. It kills me with the way we think and the way we still have a slave mentality. A lot of us black people that think like this, you definitely have a slave mentality. It is nothing wrong with wanting your race to do better, but when you start using white supremacy as the goalpost and you start using them as almost like a parental figure, saying this is why they don't want to be around you, this is why they saying racist comments. Listen, they will say racist comments if you're Oprah Winfrey. It don't matter. It don't matter how good and how good you are and how you talk. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Thawahgabar, do you want your people to be better? Yes, I do want my people to be better, but not at the expense of lowering yourself and then putting your people down at the expense of saying, this is the goal. White supremacy is the goal. And we should try as black people to the best of our ability to please them and conduct ourselves in a way that they are pleased with. It does not matter how black people act. It does not matter if you speak with the best education, with an Ivy League education, if you dress like you came out of Armani, it doesn't matter. You still are going to get racist comments. You still are going to get the bad looks. You still are going to get the bigotry and racial prejudice.